to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the major developments of the day. I'm qocaman. President İlham Əliyev signed an executive order on providing financial assistance to religious organizations in Azerbaijan. According to the executive order, 2 million manats were allocated from the reserve fund of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in the visit in Azerbaijan state budget for 2021 to the Caucasian Muslims office, 350,000 manats to the Diocese of Baku in Azerbaijan of the Russian Orthodox Church in Azerbaijan, 350,000 manats to the Mountain Jews community in Baku, 150,000 manats to the European Jewish religious community in Baku, 150,000 manats to the Roman Catholic Apostolic Prefecture in the Republic of Azerbaijan, 150,000 manats to Al-Banudi Christian religious community of Azerbaijan, as well as 100,000 manats to the Spiritual Values Promotion Foundation, subordinated to the Azerbaijani State Committee on Work with Religious Structures for the purpose of financial support for other non-Islamic religious communities. In recent years, the Azerbaijani state has taken successful steps towards social-economic development and adjustment to the global economy. The reality is that emerged in the region as a result of the victory in the patriotic war and the liberation of our lands from the occupation have set new goals for us. The decree of President İlham Əliyev on the division of economic region is a significant step for achieving these goals and will play exceptional role in the sustainable and balanced development of the regions.
Elaborated a mid-term and long-term development strategy for Azerbaijan even before the war. And of course, the liberation of territories will be additional opportunities, because though the restoration of the territories will demand a lot of resources, but at the same time these resources will be spent in Azerbaijan. They will stimulate business, they will stimulate construction sector of our economy, they will create jobs, they will create opportunities, they will create additional values in agriculture. Therefore, now we, in a way, have two development programs. First is an annual development program which we approve every year, and also the development program until 2030. And the second is a development program for Karabakh reconstruction, which is now only in the phase of beginning.
The social and economic reforms carried out by President İlham Əliyev have seriously contributed to Azerbaijan's development and its turning into one of the leading countries in the world. Today, Baku actively participates in global processes, plays a vital role in the energy security of Europe. It's not accidental that Azerbaijan accounts for 80% of the economy of the South Caucasus. In recent years, the social and economic development in Azerbaijan has been accompanied by two factors. First of all, it's the pandemic. Second, the 44-day war. Official Baku, with significant success on both issues, today is embarking on a qualitatively new stage of development indicators. President İlham Əliyev's decree on the division of economic regions covers a qualitatively new period of fundamental change in the appearance of cities, villages and settlements, growth of regions' economic potential, provision with infrastructure, quality of provision of state services to the population, improvement of business and investment climate, and the improvement of the population's welfare. The principal reforms program of the head of state strengthens the economic and military defense potential of Azerbaijan. Historic victory in the 44-day war turns our country into one of the power centers and a state with reliable partner status in the region and the world. Today, the official Baku is on its way to the fulfillment of goals of the post-conflict period. Large-scale measures on restoration of the territories liberated from the occupation, provision of the future development, establishment of the necessary infrastructure, and the population's return to the native lands are being implemented. The main goal is to integrate the region with rich economic potential, natural resources, and other extensive tourist opportunities into the economy of the country. Achievement of all these goals, the need to carry out the planned work based on a single program, necessitates a revision of the division of the regions liberated from occupation into economic regions. Thus, in accordance with the relevant presidential decree, 14 new economic regions are being created in Azerbaijan. A specific and remarkable aspect of the issue is that the new division reflects the innovations that have arisen as a result of the historic victory in the Patriotic War. The created Qarabağ Economic Region included the city of Xankəndi, Ağcabədi, Ağdam, Bərdə, Füzuli, Xocalı, Xocavənd, Şuşa, and Tərtər districts, and the Zengezur included Cəbrayıl, Kəlbəcər, Qubadlı, Laçin, and Zəngilan districts. At the same time, the unification of the regions liberated from the occupation in a new format will also play a role in recognizing and formalizing the realities of the post-conflict period at the global level, since the Armenian media expresses concern about the decree of the President of Azerbaijan. The motive for concern is that the inclusion of the Karabakh region and the liberated regions in the economic divisions essentially means that Armenia's claims to these territories will be achieved once and for all. On the other hand, according to experts, the new territorial economic division will give additional dynamics to Azerbaijan's flexible adaptations to modern trends and balanced and sustainable development of all regions of the country.
Azerbaijan is the main partner in the implementation of the Economic and Investment Plan. European Union Commissioner for Neighbourhood and Enlargement Oliver Warley wrote about this on Twitter. During the visit of the European diplomat to Azerbaijan, the parties exchanged views on the potential of the Economic and Investment Plan for the Eastern Partnership. The purpose of Warley's visit to the countries of the region is to present the Economic and Investment Plan and discuss important issues of bilateral relations. A conference of the heads of the prosecutors' offices of European states continues in St. Petersburg. 10 topics were high on the agenda. Prosecutor General of Russia Igor Krasnov stressed that this event will give further impetus to the creation of a secure space for the CS member states. Prosecutor General of Azerbaijan Kamran Aliyev in turn stressed the significance of interaction, saying that our country fully complied obligations under the international agreements. In the plenary session on the topic, the role of the prosecutor's office in the protection of individual rights and public interest in the context of the requirements of the European Convention on Human Rights, Prosecutor General Kamran Aliyev informed the participants about the large-scale reforms carried out in the prosecutor's office, structural changes in the general prosecutor's office in accordance with the political course of President Ilham Aliyev in order to increase the flexibility and efficiency of work and the formation of professionals who respond to the imperatives of our times. It was noted that significant work has been done in the non-criminal activities of the public prosecutor's office in our country, including in the field of human rights protection and administrative and civil proceedings. International cooperation is one of the very important areas in activities of all government agencies, including the prosecutor's office, and the constant instructions and recommendations of the head of state related to the activities of the prosecutor's office. The main attention is paid to the study of international experience, and not only to study but also to use it in our work, said Prosecutor General Kamran Aliyev. Kamran Aliyev also dwelt on the Declaration on Cooperation in the field of environmental protection and the use of natural resources of the Caspian Sea, signed by the Prosecutors General of Azerbaijan, Russia, Iran, Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan. This will play an important role in the further improvement of the environmental situation in the Caspian Sea and in the preservation of the ecological environment, because in this direction all the Caspian states and relevant bodies have taken the necessary measures. The declaration we signed provides for the activities of the Public Prosecutor's Office in these areas, said Prosecutor General Kamran Aliyev. Azerbaijan Füzuli District Prosecutor's Office reported on the recent mine explosion in the district, as a result of which 2 civilians were heavily injured. It was revealed that residents of the district, Nuru Nuriyev and Elnur Hashemov, illegally entered the territory of the liberated Aşağı Abdurrahmanlı village, passing by checkpoints, and were seriously injured by explosion of anti-personnel mine. As a result of the mine explosion, Nuru Nuriyev died instantly. Elnur Hashemov lost his left leg. The Füzuli District Prosecutor's Office launched a criminal case under the relevant articles of the Criminal Code. An intensive investigation is underway. 104 more cases of coronavirus infections have been recorded in Azerbaijan, while 39 people have been recovered and discharged from the hospital. 1 patient died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 336,788, with 330,606 recoveries and 4,908 deaths. The number of active infections is 1,202. To detect infection cases, overall 3,821,726 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan. The task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.